shit up to my mouth and get really high. Don't give a fuck about these people following me down the street. Everybody want a part of my life, can't you see? I'm surfing. Shrimp shack. She asked me then, where you been? I lied to her and told her I didn't know. Took off my shirt and so did she. We rolled in the dirt and got dirty. I'm surfing, surfing with your mom. Surfing through life, give a shit about anything. I'm in the dirt. Your mom in the dirt.
Welcome back, and hopefully everything will actually behave this time. We will see. As you can see at the moment, we've got some much more sane GPU behavior going on here. I will get the HUD out of the way in a minute. I want to make sure this state of affairs continues. But yeah, one drawback to playing with, streaming with a single computer setup, have to reboot the game side. That also reboots the stream side. So yeah, it is what it is. Got back as soon as I could after getting everything going again. Please let me know if anything is obviously cursed. If I forgot to get any sources set up right or anything, I think it's okay. But yeah, we're back in the very morning. We lost a decent bit of progress here. And we're still very low on water. But we're not too bad. We're going to make it. We probably should set off for that island again. I think I'm going to go ahead and that's going to behave for now, I think. We're going to try again. We have 2 islands here to choose from. I'm tempted to try for that other island over there for a little bit of a change. Let's make sure we're not carrying anything that... it took a minute. We're not carrying anything blatantly wrong at the moment. We are probably going to have to dump crap on the beach regardless a little bit. No time like the present, since we're totally out of a couple of things on this island, and respawn time is not for another little bit. Can we operate it from here and get away? I think I'm going to try to drag it out a little bit more first. It can be tricky actually jumping in the boat if you drag it out so it's floating too much. At least with my current knowledge level, let's put it that way. Are we going to have a hard time getting off of here? And yeah, you can't just push it. It looks like you should just be able to push it. That does not help you much. Alright, it's washing back up on shore with the current. Give me the paddle. We're going to try to push off of here. But yeah, the current is putting us back onto the shore. Okay. We're out in the open water now, at least. Now, let's figure out where we're actually going. Because I saw the 2 different islands as possibilities. Okay. And yeah, we're just going in the wrong direction for lots of things. And there's a rock there. Yeah, let's aim for that one over there. And there was no point saving again before we left because we did not progress much. Or at least I think that's an island. It looks like one from a distance. It could be something totally different. Oh yeah. That is a slightly further away island. But we'll eventually get there. Getting the hang of the paddling a little bit more now. A little bit. That's not saying much. But yeah, I looked and I have like 24 hours in total, and 20 of those were months and months ago. So, yeah, there's that. No, I found this interesting and wanted to get back into it more. But so many games, so little time, basically. We're doing it now. Now we are back to 2 days survived. It should hopefully be easier to get back with the prevailing current. Hopefully. I at least did not see any giant hogs on that other island we went to. We're not quite up to dealing with them quite yet. It did not take me too long on the other save, but I mean, worst case, we can haul ass for that other island over there if this one is not looking as good. But we will see if we ever get there. That does have an interesting rock formation. It's got some coconuts and some tall trees and some kind of container wreckage thingy that I can see. But this is looking like a smaller island overall than the other one. Maybe it won't be supporting the giant hogs. Maybe. I did actually screenshot the world map and should be able to pull that up if I need it. It does help if you get it into image editing and rotate it so north is actually pointing north. Oh, we've got a giant crab ready to meet us on the shore. How nice. I'm just sort of going around this way. I'm probably going to get hung up on the rocks. I'm going away from that crab a little bit to land on the rocks. Because why the hell not at this point? But yeah, the current should take us right back toward where we came from when we're ready to go. Let's put our paddle back before we lose it. I have not been up that particular creek without a paddle so far, but I don't want to be. Alright, yeah, you're coming over, aren't you? Because you're just great that way. Those giant crabs are just awesome. Is that a rock? I don't think that's a pig, is it? No. Okay. I can jump and you can't, at least. Alright, you little jerk, come back over here. We can, however, run up those rocks. Okay. It's decided to be extra jerky. Okay, we got it. And that is some interesting crab rolling. But, oh my god. Yeah, we need to equip the knife, I think, to have the option to, we should be able to harvest the meat off it. Or maybe we need an actual knife first. Yeah, we still needed some materials for that, but we're in the clear. Oh, one of those damn hogs. That was a hog. I hate those hogs. I just really kind of hate those hogs. But okay, let me chop at the yucca, please. We needed, one of the main things we needed was more of the fibrous leaves. I'm just basically trying to avoid that hog at the moment. The cowardly way out but as little resources as we've got and as low a hunting skill, we're just not wanting to tangle with him right now. If we can help it. I think that's it off of that. We've got a coconut. Good. We got another coconut because we are going to need something to drink really soon. All right. And there's one of the little pigs that is not the same kind of hazard. And there's a snake. I don't like those snakes. I just really don't like those snakes. Okay. Okay, we will craft at least one of the lashings. Oh my fucking god. Oh my god, we're getting double animaled. Oh my god, look at him. You, sir, are an asshole. Sir or madam, as the case may be. What is wrong with you? Oh my god, look at that shit. He's getting us. I'm trying to stab at the sky hog. Skyhog is a big asshole. I have not seen quite that behavior out of him before. He settled down, literally. Alright, buddy. You could do things that way, or you could just not be that much of a jerk. I don't think it's an option for him not to be that much of a jerk. So, yeah, we're not doing the best. Let's see if we can stab him in the ass. Because stabbing that thing in the butt is probably the best plan, honestly. And we made the lashing and we dropped it somewhere. Because of course we did. Alright, I am. Yeah. Yeah, lady. I'm just trying to take you somewhere away from the pig, like in general. Oh my god. Why is it being like this? It won't let you equip something that is in your backpack. Okay, right close to the boat. Yeah, we are at least shaded a little bit here. And pulling up the crafting menu without meaning to. So, we can deal with some of the rest. Or not. Well, we will drop that stick. Or try to. Okay. Now that we're not holding that in our hands, maybe it will let us actually do the thing. Ah, we dropped the crude spear. That's not a good thing to drop. Oh my god. Okay, we did drop that. Good. It's hard to see what we're doing, honestly. I think we dropped our blade. That was not what we meant to do. We are going to try to drink while not able to see what we're doing. There. We can see what we're doing a little bit. Okay, drop that shit. You don't want to pick that up yet. What you do want to do is whack it. Now you want to pick that up and equip it. And drink that shit. Now, okay. We want the spear back, actually. We want some more of the, I thought we had palm sapling, but it's all pine sapling right around us. There's the palm sapling. There. That's what we wanted to do. We managed to somehow drop that fucking knife again. This is just absurd. This is just absolutely absurd. But I'm pretty sure we can spear that open. Yes. Please. Yeah, we managed to drop both of those because we're awesome that way. Alright. Oh my. Yeah, if you're actually holding something in your hand, maybe doing it. It won't let you switch to plain empty hands. Because, yeah, of course it won't. Anyway. We'll probably come back over here. But yeah, gonna go over here. and drop a few things that we do not need to be carrying. I mean, we're not going to lose it there, I don't think. I hope not. I mean, stranger things have happened. Now, eat your coconut. We are going to eat that slowly-ish. Well, leave at least 20 seconds between coconuts themselves. We did not with that one. I think we are pretty much here for the night, whether we want to be or not. Okay, that was not fast enough to give ourselves the diarrhea. So we're all good on that front. Now, what we are going to do is get some more fibrous leaves over here. Because I know there were some palm saplings to get them off of. And also a couple of coconuts. And I have a feeling we're going to be spending the night at the raft. We don't want to do that, but it is what it is. I think the pine sapling just gives you sticks from previous playing around with that. I know I saw, yeah, I was going to say, I know I saw a couple of coconuts while we were sort of in the middle of the trees. Nice. Drinkable coconuts. Well, coconuts that can be turned into what the game is calling drinkable ones pretty easily. And hopefully we can avoid actually getting hogged. At any time in the immediate future here. All right. We don't have enough for a lashing. We need one more for a lashing, I think. Which is fun in the dark. I mean, we do have the flashlights, but it might be worthwhile. There's our raft. That should have our stuff next to it. This is one of the darker parts of the night. Yeah, that's not it. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and actually drop these coconuts where, if they do roll, they'll be stopped by the rock. That gives us a little room to play with. That should also help us see if there's a damn hog immediately approaching. Because, yeah. There are bats. They are potential food. All right. That should give us the opportunity to do that. And also, yeah, we have what we need. I'm going to go ahead and craft one of the knives as such. Refined knife. And I think this is what we actually needed to harvest the crab. Yeah. Alright, we should have the meat off of that. And we can skin that crab. And we have the meat off of that. Oh, hello. We're going to drink this one. Because we can. And then repeat with the other one. Whack into it with the stone tool. Oh my god. Yeah, we probably better equip it before we try to drink it. Okay. And I'm just going to leave those coconut halves lying there. Because that's not our worst concern at the moment. Okay. We do still need more stuff. And we don't actually have any sticks on us right at the moment. Okay. This probably looks a little silly, but we're going to do it this way. We're dropping our meat on this rock to get it out of the inventory. Yeah, we do have some sticks, but we don't have enough sticks. Okay, we will eat a little more coconut. Just throw it down your face hole. 'Cause why not? I love how her hand clips through it too. I mean, we are looking at like 2015 graphics, but... Alright. What time are we dealing with? It's only 10 at night. This is good. Okay, I can see. Is that a palm sapling or a pine? It looks like a palm. Yeah, it's a palm. That's not what I'm trying to do whatsoever. That, however, is. Now that we have a little bit more light and we can see better, if we go over here, we're going to be too close to that damn hog. I can't tell where it is. I guess we'll find out one way or another. That hog be wildin'. Never saw one manage to do loops in the air like that one was doing. I mean, I've also only played like 20 odd hours, but yeah. Oh, speaking of him. Oh my god. We're probably going to die from that the way we've been going. Yeah. That was real fun. I'm beginning to wonder if I should have revived that death counter for this one. Redone the death counter. I had that one going as a bit of a joke on Generation Zero. I feel like we almost need a death counter with this one. I do kind of suck. Not gonna pretend otherwise. just learning the game. And I didn't want to try to do it on like passive wildlife settings because I seem to recall that is an option with this too. That was not the option we wanted. But we are back to the very beginning of this day again. And I think, on the whole, that we would do well to head back toward that island that I did not see any giant hogs on right now. Just because. Just kind of because. Alright. And we don't need to take both of those with us, so I'm actually... I mean, it takes up one inventory slot, but we don't need it, so I'm only taking one of the flashlights. So there's that. And we don't have anything to drink at the moment, which is a pain, but except emergency ration that we're trying not to use. But yeah, trying not to let this get me down too much. I am purposely not going for permadeath, even if it did turn out that way last session. Oh my god, come on. Get to where you can jump in the damn raft, lady. We are very good at rafting here. Yeah, that is not how you do anything. Alright. We're on the water. And I don't know that we're going to investigate any of the wrecks over there today. Once again, I'm mainly after natural resources right now. The renewable natural resources particularly. We're out of fibrous leaves to fuel our water still with, among other things. So yeah, that is a priority. And those will not respawn for another day or so her time. So, as I recall, it is a little while till they respawn. So we go back to this island. The first one we went to and managed to not fare well. We'll eventually get over there. Well, we have a crab waiting for us here. They're just annoying and chip away at your health. Especially before you know what you're doing, trying to go after them. All right. And yeah, another great approach to the island. Yeah, we got a giant crab basically waiting for us there. Do I want to get out here? If I want to pull it out somewhere else, we have to try to reverse and stop. We're just taking ourselves more onto shore. I think we better stop while we're ahead. Get that paddle so we don't lose it, and equip our spear. Oh my god, that's not what we want to equip. Jesus. Alright, you're just going to run in circles now, are you, buddy? Alright. Aren't you gonna get closer? I bet as soon as we start spearing you, you will, change course. Can we make contact from here while standing vaguely on the edge of the raft? No, we can't. I don't think. This is so ridiculous. I mean, we're gonna be bold here. I mean, I'm pretty sure that as soon as we poke it, it'll stop running around in circles like that. No, it won't. Well, that might be. I don't want to speak too soon. I may try to keep poking it in the butt. And doing a bad job of that. Well, there we go. Hopefully get some meat without too much risk, since this is being an interesting crab. Come on. Come on. Oh my god, just getting the timing that little bit off. And it's sort of moving its radius over a little bit. It's veering to one side. That was good timing. That really was. Well, to hell with you. It looks like you should have your claws should have good meat on them. But it is what it is. Maybe we will leave your smaller comrade with you and come back and harvest you both later. That is the idea, at least. Now, we are primarily at the very moment. Well, I will look. Yeah, we are after a couple of coconuts and also the palm saplings and stuff. But yeah, we managed to get minimal HP loss dealing with that aggravating crab, the way it was glitching. I don't want to depend on that. We kinda suck. Yes, we do. Okay, we need to get the refined knife. But we need to... Oh, yeah, nice. I'm not even going to pick up any more yucca fruits and stuff for now, because we are just so far from being ready to try planting any of them and growing them. Yeah, sometimes you can spot them and get them. Oh, yeah. All right. We're going to need to try to find some shelter pretty soon. But we have some coconut to drink. And eat a little bit of. Whap. All right. All right, we got that. Now, Yeah, we do have that. Drop that one. At least I thought it was only eating them that was a problem. But yeah, that's what happens when you hit the coconuts too fast. It's lovely, isn't it? It's absolutely lovely. And yeah, she's never touching them again the same way that some people are never touching tequila again, basically. And yeah, I don't think that does your hydration much in the way of good. Yeah, she's gonna eat a piece now anyway. Air's thing broke. So that's nice. No, we dropped it. Because of course we did. I would love to figure out how I do keep actually dropping shit. I mean, I figured out how some of it happens, but yeah, it's not good. Okay, we got those unequipped. Okay. Let's unequip that and try to get to what passes for shade here. Is there any this time of day? I think it's just in... Okay, yeah, we got a little bit in the shade. And yeah, I think the diarrhea incident does not do our hydration any good. So... my bad. I thought it was eating it more than drinking it that would cause you a problem. It may be both. It looks like it is both. Alright. I guess we are clearing out the coconuts over here. Alright. We're getting some more fibrous leaves. There was a little bit of crafting we actually needed to do. But yeah, I'm basically hunting down another coconut right at the moment. Or trying to. I know there were some fibrous leaves we did not manage to pick up. There's a yucca fruit that we do not want right now. There. Yeah, they're hiding from us. It is easier to see at night. But we are back in... Hi, UV. How are we now? Back in high. Nah. We're at least standing out of the sun to craft a little bit. Alright. Yeah, it's doing this crazy bullshit. It is. It's doing that crazy bullshit. Okay, we can get the refined knife now. Well, we can get the refined knife and carry it away from that giant crab. I just saw the other palm sapling. And of course there's rock. But we're carrying it this way. We will put the knife next to the crab so we can have crab with a knife. They're dead crabs. That would still be funny. All right. We're still wanting to find some more coconut since we did ourselves the opposite of good with hydration. Ah, yeah, there we go. All right. We got a stick. I mean, we're mainly trying to focus on renewables over here, but at the moment, I'm mainly focusing on not tangling with that crab right now. And we're back over toward here. There is another coconut. I sort of got distracted in my aim of trying to get coconut. Annoying critters will do that to you. Annoying critters will do a lot of things to you. Of course, he's guarding some of the fibrous leaves. Oh, yeah. We got that. And that crab is over there, because of course it is. But come over here. Grab. Not. Of course, it's doing that shit again. We got rocks on this side. But if we do this happy bullshit. Oh my God. I'm trying to collect my tool. Now, we can maybe not do the same stupid thing again. Maybe. All right. Let's try actually drinking some. Oh my fucking God. Okay. Yeah, and I tried dropping that knife. I was not seeing it because it's right under her, basically. It's been at least 20. I'm pretty sure. We're going to give it another at least 20. we're gonna, now that that immediate pressure is relieved, we're gonna okay. Yeah, we are roughly okay on that. Okay, just making sure that we've got what we want to have. Okay, our raft is over here. And apparently you can actually drag it while you're crouching. I was accidentally crouching, but why not? Now. Okay. We can apparently make some kind of bow at this point. But all right. Okay, yeah, it was not wanting to let me do that before. And I remember now. We're going to go to the crafting menu and see where we are. Okay, we still need at least one crafting level up to do that. I have the stuff for the antidote, but alright. It should be okay leaving things on this for the moment. Okay. Now we can eat. Carefully eat. We're just basically trying to get through the night here. Okay. Get those out of the way. Ah. Itchy. Allergies. That was too fast again. That's nice. Yeah, you are. But maybe not right now. Maybe not right now. Oh yeah, that did not do our hydration any good. Like so. All right. And yeah, it'll be time for a pause pretty soon. I could do with going and getting a little more to drink and just moving around. I mean, I don't need a drink as bad as this lady does. I still got some. But I'd imagine some of y'all could probably get up, do something. Okay, we're just here in the dark. Not necessarily being helped by being in the dark. Okay, and we're just putting that away. What wrong? Yeah, it's only 9 o'clock there. And she already needs to find water. We may end up hitting the rations again, but hopefully this will not shit itself again with the GPU. No pun intended, pausing it. I don't even know what was going on there, but time for a little break. See you in a few.
I put a towel in a bag with formaldehyde. I put that shit up to my mouth and get really high. Don't give a fuck about these people following me down the street. Everybody want a part of my life, can't you see? I'm surfing. I'm fucking surfing. I'm surfing. I gave your dog a little snack. I met your mom down at the shrimp shack. She asked me then, where you been? I lied to her and told her I didn't know. Took off my shirt and so did she. We rolled in the dirt and got dirty. I'm surfing, surfing with your mom. Surfing through life, give a shit about anything. I'm in the dirt. With your mom in the dirt. I got mud on my shirt, but I don't care, bitch.
Welcome back. And we're going to get back into it, and hopefully this will go... Yeah, this is actually behaving better. We have our knife that we can actually pick up now. C to pick up. And we did drop a few other items on here. But, yeah, I'm afraid I'd not planned on spending another night here, but I'm afraid we may have to hit the rations here strategically. That was not good. That was what we needed to do. Okay, equip. Just throw a whole can down your mouth. 'Cause why not? That's exactly how you eat canned food. Just like coconut halves. Yeah, just trying to take care of something else here. Check my, trying to get my poor man's stream deck sorted out. Basically. Okay, we're just waiting here. That's not what we want to look at, but it's what we deserve. Okay. Okay, our compass and coconut flask are still there. I think this is an okay-ish place to drop stuff. I'm not gonna drop the flashlight there. I mean, we could take the flashlight and go do something, but I don't want to right now. I think we're better off just waiting it out. And we can put this with the other empty coconuts. Okay. And we have another serving of that we're surely not going to have a problem eating right now. Surely. I'm not even going to try to hunt bats right now. I have sneaked up on them in the trees before. But we're going to see what we can grab. Without venturing too far. Oh, hey, Effie. How's it going? I saw that you've been playing episode 5. I'm actually planning on getting into that Friday and purposely haven't been watching any for spoilers until I actually get in to play it. Ah, cool. Yeah, I thought about doing that tonight, but... Oh, man. Yeah, I saw you were on a fairly early today, as these things go. I didn't realize the stream went that long. We're just getting what we can from on top, just wandering around and trying not to get crabbed. We've already died again in this save. Twice. I don't remember enough about what I picked up before in my like 20 hours playing. But I think hit the resources and try to get out of here is, after it's light again, is a somewhat reasonable plan. hit the renewable resources and like the rocks. And then we can go fill in our need for water with our water still. I'm just going to leave those coconuts there. I think I'm just going to also leave that torch there and hope it's here when we come back. I mean, that doesn't sound great, but we do have another one back at our island. I thought we already skinned that. Oh yeah, that was the previous save. We were waiting to do that. But we have some meat. At least there's that. We're not set up to cook it yet at our base, but details, minor details. I'm going to jump back in the raft now. Oh my God, it's like that, is it? I do not want to. It claims you don't have enough room in your inventory to switch to your bare hands and put away whatever you're holding. I mean, that's ridiculous. All right. If all of the slots are filled up, well, it's doing that. It's going to let us do that. Is there anything else we can craft to get our skills up? It won't let us. Well, we can go ahead and make a thing of kindling and put it in the raft. I'm just trying to level up our crafting a little bit. Even if we have to put the crap down in the raft. Yeah, alright. We got 3 of them, it's stacked. And we need to get some more fibrous leaves. Because I shouldn't have made that probably. Oops. I'm going to drop my meat here. All right. That leaves us more inventory space. We will hopefully get some more fibrous leaves just when it gets light. If it ever gets light again. That's what I'm wondering. We're going to have to get some more to drink at that point too, but it'll be okay. Too bad I don't think you can break down the extra lashings to get the materials back. Or at least some of it. Because I was thinking we had more fibrous leaves on us than we did. Because I definitely wanted to take some to put in the water still. I mean, we could try to go to that next little island and not get wrecked by the hog this time. But that is a pretty big but. All right. Worst we have here is the crabs. So, okay. I'm just going to take a quick look around where the crabs don't like to go. I'm sure we did miss some fibrous leaves in the making. Oh yeah, I'm pretty sure I just saw another palm sapling next to that fucking crab. Is this one gonna do crazy stuff too? Well, hello down there. You're guarding the stuff we want, because of course you are. Oh my god, we're just that little bit too far away. Yeah, you go away. Okay, I do kind of want to just spear his ass, but I bet he's going to come back. Okay. If he's going to stay gone for a minute at least, we will do this thing. I'm not sure how the power situation is on these flashlights, honestly. I didn't even get that far to find out with my previous playthrough. I'm not sure you can even call it a playthrough. Previous attempt to get started. Previous start. It was a start. May not have been a very good one, but it was a start. Okay. We're looking around. Ah, there are some resources we do need. Oh yeah, we'll just walk up on a coconut tree. Okay. Yeah, I think we have, unfortunately, pretty much exhausted the fibrous leaf supply we can readily find. I say that. And there we go. We can readily find with the flashlight, I was going to say. Because I am serious about trying to get out of here with daylight. Oh, we've got a cloth floating in the air. How nice. All right. Yeah, we have not even been to the point of having enough surplus water from the water collector to carry a flask or anything with us to drink from. We're at that subsistence level so far. And there's not much night left to go. Really not much night left to go. I was going to say, now where did I leave that raft? All right. We'll turn that off. Oh, it's doing that happy bullshit again, is it? There. All right. Good deal. Okay. I'm purposely slowing myself down here. Learn the hard way. Okay, yeah, I did successfully drop that. Got 2 cloths. I'd say we're not doing too horrible here. We do need some more fibrous leaves. It is probably worth a, well, I was going to say, it's worth a look. Because I know I did not find every single one available right now on this island yet. I do think it's a shame. Well, we could actually take a quick look at that wreckage. See if there's anything worth grabbing over there. I was mainly just going after renewable-ish resources, but oh my god. I know that it's possible to get up there. I'm just not entirely... I'm not used to this. Oh. Fuck you very much. Just fuck you very much, Mr. Krabby. I think that is your butt facing us. Yeah, we're bad at this. Yeah, that is some kind of sprint. Okay, we should probably get out of here. If we can. I mean, this is so ridiculous, but... Okay, that one's not coming all the way over here, apparently. Or at least it's taking its time about it if it's planning on it. I thought we could maybe spear that one better than we did. But yeah, given the state of our health right at the moment, I think we better just give that one up as bad cause. Okay, get our compass. And yeah, at least we're not to that point yet. We are going to try to make sure we know which way we're supposed to be going here. Oh, that looks a little odd the way the meat is in midair. But yeah, I think we're going to eat a little bit of coconut before we go. Okay, 3 days. It won't do that again. 'Cause of course it freaking won't. Okay, at least we ought to be able to see our spear right there. Let's make sure. I think we do need to basically follow the current. And that will take us back toward... That is our island over there. I mean, there is always the option of heading toward that one over there. But given the state of our health at the moment, I think it's probably actually smarter to do the other thing. Not that anything we're doing is smart here. That's not one of our core skills. Playing anything smart, basically. Okay, get the raft somewhat off of there. I have plans for you, Mr. Crab. Just you wait till I actually have a little better resources and experience. So yeah, that's how to get experience. Not so damn low on health. Okay, yeah, we're in this weird little spot here. I remember pulling into that weird little spot. Oh, yeah, once it's in the water, you can accidentally push it. Trying to fucking jump into it. So there's that. Thankfully, she manages to get into it finally. Give me the paddle. Give me the paddle. I can see that we did not lose the paddle. Just give it to me now. There's a hook. I can tell that much. And that has just drifted along. The prompts could use a little bit of help sometimes. Okay, this is probably not actually a good way to do it, but it is a way. And we're just heading back toward our little island. Spent longer than we meant to on that one right now, but I'm sure we'll be back. We have unfinished business there, and there are 2 shipwrecks at least to check out. This time, in the new world that I generated, our starting island there does not actually have that much in the way of... Oh yeah, you can see what just a few items in the bottom of the boat does. I understand that can make it easier to get sharked, but yeah, our starting island this time does not have as much wreckage around it. If I am correct, which I may not be, probably am not, we may have our fibers and whatnot respawned by now, getting back. We'll find out. One of the first things we're going to do is shove the fibrous leaves we got. Oh, hello, Mr. Sharky. Miss Sharky. It doesn't matter. We don't want to talk to you. I don't really care who you are beyond a shark. Oh, this is a fun approach. Jeez. Yeah, this is fun. Oh my god. Okay. This is so stupid. This is not a good approach to the island, but it is what it is. We're caught up on a rock, clearly. And we're going to try to pull it without tipping it over with our stuff in there. Yeah, like I said. Alright. Yeah, that is less tippy if I actually crouch in the water like this and pull it. That's still not good. We will probably end up doing some spear fishing later. I do have a fishing spear. And this is definitely our island. I see our shelter. So, we're going to pull it up badly on land, where it is a pain in the ass to get it back out. Because I remember...
That doesn't look good.
Oh yeah, we got envenomated. And we do have the poison cure stuff to make it. We do not quite have the crafting level for the antidote yet, which is like real fun. But yeah, I did not remember to put that on there, but we will get our water doing its thing. No, we won't, because it won't actually put... Well, obviously that did respawn. Good. Oh my god. Okay, it was the other button. Oh my god, we did it again. We got crabbed and that fucking thing at the same time, basically. That was not good. Now, I wonder, I'm not going to get too close to that, but I wonder about strategies here. Can I kill it with the spear? Yeah, it does. It has no effect on it. So, yeah. Let's actually do what I was going to do. There. And I have a feeling we should probably drink in a minute. Oh yeah, we are very poisoned. We need to cool down if we can, whatsoever. Yeah, I think this is the part of the time of day that it's difficult to find a patch of shade in the shade. But we did find one. I mean, even when you're obviously standing in the shade, we do have the stuff to make the antidote. We just don't have the crafting level yet. We need one more crafting level. Okay. We can make a run for... Well, this is not a run, but we can make an amble for the still if we can remember where it fucking is. Over here. Yeah. Alrighty. Yeah, that was not a good placement at all. How is I refilled it. I know I refilled it. It just has not had time to accumulate enough yet, I think. I mean, it's obvious. There. There, we got a little bit in. I'm just not very patient. How can you be patient with that going on? Okay. Did I manage to actually drop something? It almost sounded like it. But I'm doing a little bit of crafting here while I can. Okay. That's not going to help me do more crafting. But we'll get back. We're not quite to another drink yet. But we'll try to get back in the shade-ish. Oh, yeah. That's the good stuff. To reference a totally different game. But, alright. We do need to try to, let's see. Wait a minute. What do we need to do here? I'm trying to, there. That was how we needed to do it. We have no crafting. Well, no crafting, no cooking. We are part of the way on crafting to where we can actually make our antidote. This is going to be fun. This is going to be like loads of fun. We're going to have to craft some more stuff pretty quick, and then we can make our antidote. Because we do have the PP plate and the flask to do it with. Yeah, that PP plate sounds like exactly what you want. But it is spelled P-I-P-I. All right. Where are you, fibrous leaves? Okay. We're trying to get ourselves back together the best we can, which is not very well, but we're trying. Oh my God. Why are you like this? Why am I like this? That is the real question. But yeah, we're gonna drink that stuff. And we are, we do have 10 items crafted, which is not a lot at this point, but we're not too bad on the water right now. So we need to, we should make a fire. We're gonna have to pick up a little bit more stick, or cut down a little more stick. I think that would be a good idea, and we can eat that, cook and eat that crab meat if we do that. We're getting a little more stick here. All right. Yeah, we need 4 sticks, and we got like 3 of them, I think. And of course, it's getting darker. I don't want to cut down everything, but it is what it is. And I'm not sure what we do with the fruit, and I don't think it respawns. So there's that. I think, well, I was going to say something and I don't know. We got more stick, whether or not we would have done better with the tree the way it was. I'm going to leave the fruit alone for now. All right, we should be able to build a fire. We should first be able to drink a little bit of water. But then we can build a fire. Put some more. Oh my God. It's being like that, is it? Yep, it's being like that. That's all right. We can drop that axe again. And now we can do our thing. Okay, that's not what we want to do. Okay, over toward here is probably a reasonable place. Because why not? What did I just do? Drop our fibrous leaves by accident. Okay. I know I left that in the boat. The life raft. All right. We are just getting settled back in on our little island. Badly. And yeah, we're not going to go step on that sucker again right now. I remember roughly where he is. Yeah, we needed the kindling. We do have the meat here. And the coconut flask. We have the pee-pee plate there. I'm going to go ahead and pick up that coconut flask and jump away from our little friend there. All right. And the cloth that stands up on end. Yeah, we have 2 kindlings. But yeah, I thought that was what we needed to light it. That's not doing anything right now. Okay, she seems... The game itself is not stuck, but she's acting a little stuck. And I didn't save after getting back from that island. Okay, good. It had just been forever since I played, and I did not remember the prompt for that. So there's that. Is that gonna burn out if I do go ahead and save? Does that advance time? Okay. We're saving poisoned again, whether that's a good idea or not. But... oh yeah, we're not doing the best, but... let's go to our crafting again. How do we build the, a way of, making a... I think the fire spit is what we need. We need sticks and a stone ring for that. Yeah, no. I thought we could make a less complicated kind of cooking implement so that we could actually cook the meat. I think the smoker lets you keep it for longer, sort of like the curing box in the long dark. But I am actually, if I can, well, I am approaching from this side again instead of that side. I'm going to grab that meat out of here. I can see that piece of meat. Because I don't actually remember what you need to cook it. I guess we're not getting that. We'll take the medium meat only. I think you need some other way of doing that. Yeah. But yeah, we crafted the fire. I'm going to extinguish it for now. We can't cook that meat yet. At least without crafting something else. Oh my god. Yeah, we accidentally dropped our knife again, but I noticed and got it back. Okay. We're gonna go ahead and put some fire... not do that. We're gonna do stupid shit. Alright. Alright. Yeah, we need to try to deal with our poison situation. Let's see how we are on the... how do we raise the crafting quick with what we've actually got? That becomes the question. Because, yeah, I mean, we don't even have that far to go. We need level 3 to be able to make the antidote. So, yeah, let's see what we can do. I think we just kind of lose... okay, there. There. That's what we need to do. Okay. I think a bandage would help us. But yeah, we have a bow and an arrow. And we're not quite up to using that yet. But we have it. And we basically just need to craft like one more thing at this point. We could do the tool belt. Oh yeah, we're just so close to leveling up with that. I mean, we're probably going to need more blades. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah. Wait a minute. We could put the, yeah, we can build the stone circle with the fire. Nice. Will that let us cook our meat? Okay. And that did raise our crafting enough. Hot damn. All right. That was a lot of trouble. That was an awful lot of trouble. But we lost our poisoning. Look, her arm is fine. And it is still dark. I think this lady would like to sleep just a little bit, sleep a little bit as a treat. Okay. First time we've managed to recover from poisoning this save. Well, this attempt at a playthrough. I think we're going to go ahead and jump about it. Save her again. I'm using a PlayStation controller and keep hitting the wrong X with the prompt. Because I'm that kind of genius. 3 days, I think, almost 4 days. And it's counting us as one ship scavenged. There. No. We are fully hydrated for a change, apparently. No, we're not. I don't know what the fuck that message was about then. But we are in a decent shape to go harvest some more fibers. Try to make sure it is synced up. Well, we will be needing that. Unfortunately, I'm sure we'll be needing it. More PP plate. And I would put it in the container, but I'm not... Again, I'm not sure how to get it out of our inventory and into the container. I could not quite figure it out on before, and I still can't quite figure it out. You can switch between your inventory and the container, but not actually move things in between them too well. Okay, we're going to have to refill that. But yeah, apparently the coconut flask, you can, I'm just going to actually drop this here, but you can reuse it. I wondered if it was a consumable, because that didn't make much sense. Put a potion in it and you just lose your container. Unlike the endless cups for coffee and tea in other games. Certain other games. All right. Okay. I was hoping that sleeping after getting that cured would help regen our health more. Do we need to use some other kind of potion to bring it back up? I mean, we didn't sleep long after, but yeah. We are going to stand out of the sun for a minute here. And I'm going to consult the consumables crafting, and maybe it'll give me more info. Okay, the breath boost you use when you're diving underwater, I think. The galls, you use that fruit that we've got for, and I'm just really not sure what that is. That is an interesting approach to galls. I'll give you that. But yeah, I'm not necessarily seeing what will raise our health. I mean, it's also not telling you what the results are, the effects. I may actually have to give this a little bit of a pause and go consult the wiki, honestly. We made it 4 days, and I can hope the GPU doesn't decide to do anything crazy while I'm taking a quick look. I mean, we're doing better, but we're not doing that great. Our health has been better. I want to know how to regen that. Refresh our health. I have been doing minimal research. I do remember there is a wiki. Okay, health regen. Okay, they're apparently... I'm not looking at the wiki itself, but yeah, apparently if you keep up fed, watered, and avoid staying sunburned, poisoned, or bleeding, okay, you want to keep the hunger and thirst more than 4 bars? For whatever that's worth. Good luck with that one. But yeah, we will eventually get the hang of this. It'll regen on its own. You just have to be above that, apparently. We need to eat some more. And we're going to pause pretty soon, from the look of things. I think we better go eat. And not step on anything else poisonous, if we can help it. But yeah, get our fed up. We've been bad at feeding ourselves so far. And it should more or less sort itself out. I hope. We're going to eat some coconut. Not like that, we won't. We're just going to repeatedly swing at it. All right. And I'm going to give this pause now. She's going to come back and eat that in a minute. Definitely give it a little bit of a break in between. And we're going to be going to a break. Get up, move around, stretch, get a drink.
Shit up to my mouth and get really high. Don't give a fuck about these people following me down the street. Everybody want a part of my life, can't you see? I'm surfing. Shrimp shack. She asked me then, where you been? I lied to her and told her I didn't know. Took off my shirt and so did she. We rolled in the dirt and got dirty. I'm surfing with your mom. Surfing through life, give a shit about anything. I'm in the dirt. Your mom in the dirt.
All right, looks like we're back. Just trying to get settled here a little bit. And we'll get back into the game. Whoop, I'll just knock things around again. If I didn't have my desk so cluttered, that wouldn't be a problem. But it is what it is. All right. So we are trying, let's make sure it is 20 seconds. And we do have the PP plate and the flask. We should be able, apparently, well, we're going to be needing the flask for multiple other things. But we should be able to craft another antidote to have with us. Because, yeah, that's a good idea. Did we not fill it back up yet? We didn't fill it back up yet. Well, we got stuff to fill it back up with. And I'm gonna drop the stuff there. The extras. Okay, that got all of it. We're waiting for the water now. And get uncrouched. Okay, we're not quite up on food yet. But oh wow, we got a stick in midair. We got sticks that we couldn't see last night. All right. Wrong one again. Oh my God. Don't do that. Don't do that, lady. I was just trying to get a little bit of shade. It is difficult this time of day. All right. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, it did stack it properly. Thankfully, those do respawn, and the palm saplings will never grow into a big palm tree. Yep, we're still on high. I think we're going to be on high no matter what we do this time of day. Oh, yeah. There's another palm sapling to take care of, though. I think we are going to stay around here, try to get... No, lady. Put it down. Put that stuff down. We'll have to pick more back up. Yeah, you would think that would make it easy to get water, but, well, both water and some shade. But you'd be wrong. Still got high UV with that going on. But yeah, we're not going to try to cook any crab meat right now. But that is awfully loud. Okay, I hope it's not deafening on that end. But we are going to go try to craft us some more antidote. Cool. We'll have that to keep with us. Or to keep on in reserve, on reserve. Okay. Eat up. Eat up. We're waiting just a little bit. All right. Okay. We are fully hydrated for a change. We drank one. Doesn't that need restocked? Apparently not right now. But yeah, this is not the time to build the fire. We may try doing some spearfishing pretty shortly. We do have the fishing spear. Oh my God. There. We are going to take the rock and put it down with our other rocks. Or try to. Yeah, it's looking great here. Well, we're at least at none UV. We're almost up on food to where it will do the thing. I don't know if it does you any good to try to fish in a storm. We can't see the fish. So my guess would be probably not. At least we're not getting sunburned. At the moment. We don't have our health up quite far enough. Well, our food up quite far enough to get the health back. But it is what it is. Alright. While we're at it here, do we still have the axe on us? No, we don't. That is easy enough to spot. But we should have the axe here somewhere. There. I'm going to take this, and I think I'm going to go chop at that wood, that log over here. I mean, I know we're going to need logs themselves later. But this seems like it should split it. Yeah. Okay. And we're in a little better shape here to go try to do a little bit of spearfishing in a minute. And yeah, we're still not great on the... Well, we have no UV. I would like to get to where we can do a little more... Do a little bit of cooking here. Oh yeah. We can see the fish here. Do we have to throw them? Because I think we can spear at them without throwing them. If nothing else, we do have the sardines around here. And yeah, I actually got half decent at the spearfishing before. I don't want to have to throw it, because that's a pain in the ass. It's just trying to get the aim and the timing right, which... As she keeps doing that number. It's just at a depth that... Is she going to float or is she going to do that? Okay. This seems to be a losing cause right now. Yeah, that was ridiculous. We can probably find a crab or two. However, I mean, we do still have the crab meat. We've still actually got... Yes, I was very slow with that. My bad, because of course it was. And we're keeping well away from that thing. Now there's one. There should be some crabs pretty close to shore. We do have the crab meat to cook. I'm just trying to figure out where we do have us some crabs. Maybe I'll worry about that after I actually feed her a little of what we actually have. Hopefully we can figure out how to get things cooking properly here. Okay, this is so ridiculous. But we're drinking. At least. We're not in as bad a shape as we could be. So I think we do need the kindling every time we want to start a fire. And we did have another bundle of it somewhere here. Okay, equip the kindling. Yeah, we do. Yeah, after it took me a while to get the controls properly on this. But yeah, we are gonna try to do the thing. All right. Okay, yeah, the kindling is basically a fire starting tool, I think. It's spoiled, because of course it fucking is. It spoiled before we could cook it. That's fine. We don't have a whole lot to eat right now. I don't want to hit the emergency ration, because, yeah. We're not healing up until we get more food in us, though. Keep more food in us a little bit. All right. We're gonna sleep. May as well at this point. I have a feeling we're doing a little more traveling. Whether we want to or not. We, of course, can't sleep again so soon. Yeah, this is fine. It's almost day, though. All right. Where do we... I think we're probably not going to fare so well with that, but we probably ought to actually set off for somewhere. We're just going to save now. And drink. And refill that. Okay, we did need more than 2. Okay. Oh yeah, we're not doing too bad for the moment. Our 1 coconut flask is full of antidote at the moment. So we can't try to fill that up. So yeah, I think possibly our best bet might be to try to go somewhere. Or we can try to do some spearfishing and get good. Well, there is a crab. Well, that slightly helps us. Let's see if we can find some more crab near the shore. Now that it's actually light enough to see again. And let's not step on anything terrible, shall we? If we can help it. Or get pinched by the fucking crabs. Because we don't have a lot of HP to spare at this point. Yeah, crab fishing is pretty much our speed right now. We level up our physical. Oh yeah, this fucking sucks. I remember I did get the hang of the sardine fishing before. I'm not having it right now. So I am focusing on the more immediate concern of let us find some crabs. Because I'm sure there are more of them. Like so. And let's go ahead and try to get these so they do not spoil. But yeah, we need to get better at sustainably feeding ourselves. Quick. Been focused on basically everything else. Yeah, we better just lay off those sardines right now. Oh yeah, we got these crabs here. Let's not get pinched. Our hunting level went up. I'm going to call 4 crabs better than nothing. And probably worth starting a fire. For now. We do not have the smoker or anything like that. But we should be able to cook those sorry little suckers, I think. I think we should get in the whatever shade there is. We're not too bad. But yeah. It's grumpy about our fed status, which I'm not surprised. Yeah, there's our little venomous buddy. Now, I'm wondering what our best bet with that is, honestly. Do we want... I think we want to dump that in the water. Basically. So we won't accidentally eat it. Let's make sure we're not getting anything dangerous right here. Alright. Yeah, those sardines can have it if they want it. I don't think they want it. Alright. We are going to look again at, well, we're going to have to pick that up for the fire making. But we are going to consult the crafting again. Okay, we need to pick up a lashing to make the fire spit, because I know we have some extra lashing around here. Because I dropped it. I'm pretty sure. Either that or we used it in already. I mean, that is always a possibility. I mean, I could have sworn that I did drop a few lashings, but we may have actually used them. I would not be at all surprised. Okay, we did need to pick up one more. Which, yay. That leaves us low on ability to do the water, but again... we need to get better. We basically just need to get better. Better at a lot of things. There. Actually, yeah, we have 2 things of kindling here. Yeah, we need to harvest these suckers first. Well, we're just going to throw them. Apparently. Yes. Crabs covered in skin.
Oh, it's disgusting.
Those disgusting crabs covered in skin. I do love how the blood goes flying around. Completely away from the crab. But we're doing the best we can here. That's kind of sad, but again, it is what it is. Trying to get the hang of this again. I was barely getting the hang of it before. But we're gonna do the thing. All right. All right. Do I need to equip the meat to get it onto the spit? I think we do. Yeah. We can cook one piece at a time, I think. Does it say cooked small crab meat when it is cooked? I think maybe it does. I honestly forget how you do tell when it's done. Okay, a watched crab does not roast, whatever that you'd call that cooking method. Spit cook. We're going to go try to find a little bit of shade before we get a sunburn. And yeah, this time of day there is no shade, even in the shade. Basically, that's fun. So yeah, we need to get over a hot campfire. Yeah, it does. And we can only cook one piece at a time with that. Because of course we can. Okay, she is in the shade a little bit now. That is something at least. Oh my God, she was in the shade a little bit. It said none. What the hell? Okay. Oh my God. We edged through the like 1 millimeter of space that is none. Oh my fucking God. Well, I'm going to just keep that out for a minute. Okay, she's about up on 3 now. And she's just got a sliver. Okay. We're back in high UV. We can go to small. That's not the right thing. That is showing us food now. So she has a little bit All right. That was not good. That was not cooked. I saw that she definitely had cooked meat. And she took it. I mean, that is definitely saying cooked. Yeah, lady, you're trying to do that. Okay, we're gonna try to get back in the whatever passes for shade in these parts. If we can find a tiny patch of shade. Yeah, we do. It looks less shady than some of the other. But we are gonna try. Okay, she should be holding that still. Is it going to give her the shits again? Because we do not want her getting the runs. But one piece of crab meat will give her the runs. One piece will give her 1 bar of health. If she does not accidentally eat the wrong thing. Which, yeah. I think it is stacking the raw and the cooked in together again. I think that's what it was doing, like with the empty and with stuff in it, drinkable coconuts. I bet that's exactly what happened. I sure as hell don't trust whatever she's holding now not to poison her. I mean, that looks cooked. Yeah, she just managed to eat one of the raw ones that was stacked in. Let her eat it. Apparently we have another one. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and dare to eat that and go back and get the other since our cooking skill went up. I guess it's done then. Alright, nice. We can put our fire out. It's going to need some more sticks pretty soon. But we're going to try to go back in the shade for a minute if we can find it again and eat that other meat. Okay, we're back in the shade. We can eat the other meat. And we can go try to get her some more stuff that she can eat. Okay, wrong one. But yeah, alright. I mean, looking at the time, this is actually probably a good place to leave her. We're not very sustainable on the water right at the moment because we've been using our fiber. But we'll forget about that for the moment. We're going to save her. And I'm going to, yeah, Friday, we're coming up with, I may be on tomorrow with something, but Friday is the usual, the long dark day. I may come back on with this tomorrow evening. I don't have anything else going. But Friday's the usual, the long dark evening, and I am hoping to get on with episode 5 of Wintermute, which did finally come out, but I couldn't get around to playing it yet. I figured I would leave it for the scheduled Friday, the long dark day, pretty much. But yeah, that should be coming up, and I will look for somewhere to raid out to here, because it is getting late. It had been getting late, but I just realized the time. Let's see. I will give it a reload quick in the browser to make sure we have fresh raidable sources. And it's not trying to send us to someone who's not actually online. Oh, I'm tempted to head over to QC Gaming. Although, no, I think I'm not doing that. I like QC a lot, but he is indeed playing episode 5 of Wintermute, and I'm just avoiding spoilers until I actually play it. Pretty much everybody who's playing The Long Dark is playing that. So, I'm looking at who is on with other things. Quickly. That I actually know. Aha. Imaginator is on with day 26 Roll With It Attempt 6 Loper Challenge. May as well go over there for a little bit, because why not? Thanks for stopping by. I'll see y'all later. I'm going to get that going and keep this stream going until that goes through. But have a good night. I'll be going off camera and stuff in a minute. And have a good one.
I put a towel in a bag with formaldehyde. I put that shit up to my mouth and get really high. Don't give a fuck about these people following me down the street. Everybody want a part of my life, can't you see? Surfing. I'm fucking surfing. I'm surfing. I gave your dog a little snack. I met your mom down at the shrimp shack. She asked me then, where you been? I lied to her and told her I didn't know. Took off my shirt and so did she. We rolled in the dirt and got dirty. I'm surfing with your mom.